Welcome to United Report, your daily hub for all things Manchester United, from transfer news and match updates to exclusive stories. We've got you covered. If you're a true Red Devil, hit subscribe and join the United family. Glory, glory, Man United. Manchester United just got a reality check. The Red Devils had an audacious loan bid for Aston Villa goalkeeper Emi Martinez rejected, and now they'll have to cough up a whopping 40 million if they want the World Cup winner this summer. With Andre Onana under pressure and fitness concerns piling up, United are scrambling for goalkeeping reinforcements. Could Martinez be the solution, or is this transfer dream already slipping away? Here's the full story behind the transfer twist and what it means for Ruben Amorim's rebuild at Old Trafford. Manchester United will have to pay 40 million if they want to land Emi Martinez this summer, after seeing an audacious loan offer for the goalkeeper rejected by Aston Villa. Martinez, 32, has been heavily linked with United throughout the summer, following suggestions that the World Cup winner could seek a move away from Villa Park before the 2025-26 season kicks off next month. United, meanwhile, continue to be linked with goalkeepers after another unconvincing campaign from Andre Onana. It has since emerged that United approached Villa over a loan deal for Martinez over the weekend, a proposal which got short shrift from their Premier League rivals, and the Mail have confirmed that it would cost United around 40 million to sign Martinez during this transfer window. Where or not United are willing or able to meet Villa's valuation of Martinez remains to be seen, the report adds. Talks over the weekend between United and Villa over a deal would appear to confirm that the former are interested in signing Martinez, who appeared emotional after the final league game of the season at Villa Park. Numerous reports since then have outlined that Martinez could be extremely keen on a move to Manchester United this summer, despite the fact they cannot offer him European football. United have been linked with other goalkeepers in recent weeks, as doubts over Onana remain. The Cameroon star is facing a race against time to be fit for United's season opener against Arsenal on 17th August. Senna Lammens of Royal Antwerp is another player who has been linked with United in recent weeks. The 23-year-old is valued at around 17 million by his club and has earned plenty of plaudits for his performances in Belgium. One factor that is likely to have a major influence on whether United revisit a move for Martinez or another keeper is outgoings, with United spending 71 million on Brian Mbeumo and 62.5 million to bring in Matthias Cunha from Wolves. A whole host of players are available for transfer, including Antony, Alejandro Garnacho and Jadon Sancho. Marcus Rashford is poised to seal a loan move to Barcelona, who will the forward's entire salary during his time at the new camp. Marcus Rashford is set to become the first Englishman since Gary Lineker to play for Barcelona, but not everyone's convinced he'll thrive in Spain. The Manchester United forward is closing in on a season-long loan to the La Liga giants, but he leaves Old Trafford under a cloud after brutal comments from manager Ruben Amorim. With Cucurella now offering advice on Rashford's work ethic and La Liga adaptation, the pressure is already on. Here's the full story only on United Report. Marcus Rashford has been warned that he needs to step up his work ethic if he's to make it big at Barcelona. The Manchester United striker is on the verge of sealing a season-long loan move to the La Liga Titans, marking his second consecutive spell away from Old Trafford after spending the second half of last season at Aston Villa. Barcelona emerged as a possible new home for him last year when he revealed in late 2024 his desire for a fresh challenge away from the club he grew up at, and they've been his desired club since then. Rashford, who arrived in Barcelona on Sunday, is set to become the first Englishman to don the Blaugrana kit since Gary Lineker's signing back in 1986. As he prepares for his switch, Cucurella, a product of Barcelona's famed La Masia Academy, has offered some sage advice. The 27-year-old highlighted the stark pace contrast between La Liga and the Premier League and anticipates Rashford will have to adapt to the change, reports the Manchester Evening News. The Spanish international has called on Rashford to enhance his work rate and mindset to thrive at the Catalan giants, who reportedly hold an option to purchase him following his loan spell. In a chat with Gigantes FC, Cucurella said he's very fast and will notice the difference in pace between the leagues. He's not used to that league, and I think he'll need to do quite a bit of work because he'll notice that difference. Rashford's on-field demeanour has previously come under fire, notably from United manager Ruben Amorim. He pointed to lacklustre work rate as the reason for his omission from the team for last December's Manchester derby. Following that, Rashford didn't make another appearance for United, and amid his prolonged absence from the starting lineup, Amorim made a scathing remark about the necessity for players to give their all. The 40-year-old confessed he'd prefer to play his 63-year-old goalkeeping coach over a player lacking full commitment. If you do the maximum and do the right things, we can use every player, Amorim stated at the time. And you can see today on the bench, we missed a bit of pace to go to change the game. I will put Jorge Vital on the pitch before I put a player that does not give the maximum. I will not change in that department. With Rashford's departure from Old Trafford anticipated to be finalised soon, Amorim has already secured replacement attacking options in the form of Matheus Cunha and Bryan Mbeumo, the latter completing his move from Brentford on Monday. Manchester United aren't done yet. After landing Bryan Mbeumo and Matheus Cunha, the Red Devils have now opened talks with Chelsea striker Nicholas Jackson's agent. With Rasmus Højlund under pressure and Garnacho potentially heading the other way, could we see a blockbuster Premier League swap? Let's break it all down. Manchester United have reportedly held talks with Nicholas Jackson's agent to explore the possibility of a transfer for the Chelsea striker. United are trying to overhaul their squad in the summer transfer window and want to sign a striker for Ruben Amorim. United have already signed Matheus Cunha for £62.5 million from Wolves and are close to announcing the £70 million capture of Bryan Mbeumo from Brentford. Mbeumo underwent his medical on Sunday and should be signed in time to join United on their pre-season tour of the United States, but the club aren't done yet in the transfer window. They have tried to hijack Victor Gyökeres' move from Sporting Lisbon to Arsenal with a last-gasp bid. United have tabled an offer worth between 70 to 80 million, according to reports in Portugal. Amorim wants a centre-forward to provide competition for Rasmus Højlund, who managed just 10 goals in 52 games across all competitions last season. And United are scouring the market for opportunities, with BBC Sport reporting that a meeting has taken place with Jackson's agent, Ali Barrett. Jackson suddenly finds himself in a difficult position at Chelsea, who have signed Liam Delap and João Pedro this summer. Both made positive impressions during the Blues' successful Club World Cup campaign, and Jackson is considering his options. Recent reports have suggested that Chelsea are not particularly keen to sell the Senegal international. They have slapped a £100 million price tag on the 24-year-old, who was Enzo Maresca's primary centre-forward as they finished fourth and won the Conference League in 2024-25. In true Chelsea fashion, Jackson is under contract until June 2033, having signed for £32 million from Villarreal in 2023. He has 30 goals and 12 assists in 81 matches for the club, but has often been viewed as inconsistent in front of goal, despite having a good connection with playmaker Cole Palmer. AC Milan and Aston Villa have also been linked with Jackson, and Football London reports that he would be sold if the right offer came along. That is partly because they have spent £85 million in total on Delap and Pedro, and partly because of their impact in the US. There is also the problem of Jackson's recent disciplinary record. He has been sent off twice in his last 5 games. United's interest in Jackson is interesting because Chelsea have been linked with a move for Alejandro Garnacho this summer. Garnacho is part of the so-called bomb squad at United, which also included Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, Antony and Tyrell Malacia. Amorim has isolated the 5 players as they seek moves elsewhere, and Garnacho is the most valuable of the group. While Rashford is leaving for Barcelona on loan and Sancho is heading for Juventus, rumours surrounding Garnacho have grown quiet. The Argentina winger was originally linked with Napoli, but they were put off by United's £70 million asking price. However, Chelsea have just sold Noni Madueke for 52 million to Arsenal and are in the market for a winger, having opted not to sign Sancho following his loan spell.